Hey guys, I'm redoing my Lambda episode because I ran out of time and certainly didn't mention everything I wanted to. Lambdas are somewhat complex, but this should give you the general gist. Also, it should be known that not all languages support lambdas, but most do. Before I explain lambdas in more detail, I should also note that different languages have different definitions for the same words. For example, closures. Closures are related to anonymous functions, but they are different. However, the PHP documentation uses closure and anonymous function interchangeably, which is certainly confusing. This goes for other terms that I'll be mentioning, so if you want to learn more about lambdas after watching, be sure to figure out the definition of these terms for your language. Alright, so lambdas usually refer to anonymous functions. They're a special type of function, with the keyword here being anonymous. This essentially means that they're not defined like a normal function, or in other words, they're functions without a name. A normal function looks like this, but a lambda generally looks something like this. It is important to notice that they do differ from language to language. So when would you use a lambda? Even though lambdas aren't really necessary. Well, they make reading and writing code much easier as they cut down on the amount of code you have to write. Here's a list of things lambdas can replace. One of the things you can do is sorting. Here's an example in Java. What it does is it creates an array with some numbers, then it sorts it by passing in the list and by passing in a lambda, and the lambda tells it how to sort the list. Another thing you can do is filter a list. Now this example is in Python, just for the sake of variety. It takes an array and a lambda, and this lambda basically says what to print out. In this case, it's going to print out numbers that are under 10. Now there's more you can do with lambdas, but this series is just to give you a general gist, so if you would like to learn more, some things to search for are currying, type inference, closures, and how they relate, as well as lambda captures. Also, I've linked a couple of resources in the description, and one last thing, I have a website now. It's not finished, but I'm working on it in my spare time, so go check it out if you want. Anyway, be sure to comment what programming concept you'd like me to explain next, and I'll see you guys next time.